योपम पुष्पम वेद पुष्पवन प्रजवन पशुमन भवति.
MantraPushpam, a sacred chant, is recited in temples across India after the completion of puja, homa, abhishekam and Vedic rituals.
Many of us have heard it countless times, yet very few understand its extraordinary meaning. Look at this dewdrop sliding down a lotus petal, or the rhythmic ocean waves rolling onto the shore, gently touching our feet before slipping away back into the deep.
Why does the sea keep coming closer and then running away again?
Do you see that big round moon? It is playing a very old game with the ocean. The moon reaches down very gently and pulls the water towards it. And when it lets go, the water rushes back home.
The moon can touch the ocean?
The moon pulls the water without ever coming close to the sea. It happens twice every single day, morning and evenings.
Unlike regular waves caused by the wind, tides are the massive, slow rising and falling of the entire sea level. Twice a day, the ocean moves inland, covering the coastlines, and twice a day, it recedes back into the deeps. The ancient sages noted this exact same pattern. They saw the sea's movements pulsed in flawless rhythm in coordination with the lunar cycles. But the sages did not stop at the oceans. They went much deeper. They closely analyzed the seasonal arrival of the monsoon rains, mapping how air, water, and heat move in cosmos. They understood sky, the land, and the water were part of same system. All of this massive environmental and astronomical information was encoded into a profound Vedic chant from the Taittiriya Aranyakam of the Yajurveda, the legendary MantraPushpam. Whoever understands the flower of the waters becomes prosperous, blessed with children, endowed with wealth. The moon is truly the flower of the waters. Whoever understands the foundation of the waters gains a firm foundation in life.
This line means whoever understands the flower of water becomes full of life, and the moon itself is that flower.
The moon is a flower?
Yes, a flower is where a plant's whole effort comes into bloom. The ocean's rising and falling tide is the moon's bloom. Every high tide is the flower opening. Every low tide is it closing. Earth and the moon pull on each other. The moon's gravity reaches all the way down into our vast oceans.
That pull raises a massive bulge of water facing the moon. It also creates a second bulge on the exact opposite side.
As Earth spins every 24 hours, each coastline passes through both bulges. 2 high tides, 2 low tides. As the day begins, the lotus opens its petals to greet the sky, and while across the globe, the grand ocean tides rise in absolute synchronization.
The Vedic sages transformed their rigorous astronomical observations into a practical tool for survival on the high seas. This exact cosmic awareness passed down directly to the ancient Indian mariners. The Hindu calendar tracks Tithi and moon phases for daily rituals. This Panchang doubled as a rough tide timing tool. The proof of this knowledge is carved into our soil. Our ancestors not only built docks, they engineered tides. Lothal excavations have uncovered the evidence that once upon a time there was a construction of massive architectural tide lock system, allowing heavy merchant ships to enter and exit the basin by working in absolute harmony with the ocean's natural flow. Centuries later, this exact meteorological intelligence was weaponized by the Great Chola Empire. June to September, they sailed out to Southeast Asia using the powerful southwest monsoon winds of the summer. Months later, as the seasons shifted, they caught the reversing northeast monsoon to ride all the way back home. The mantra chants are not only spiritual but also applied as a practical science to power the engineering, navigation, and survival of the entire community. Fire rests inside water and water rests inside fire. Wind rests inside water and water rests inside wind.
This is the water cycle. Evaporation under heat, transport on the wind, return as rain.
This part says the burning sun too is a resting place of water, and so are the stars. Whoever understands that the sun is the foundation of the waters becomes firmly established, stable.
This verse links the sun's evaporating heat and the moon's star-marked calendar because both, in their own way, govern how water moves through time. The moon visits a different group of stars every night. After 27 nights, it comes back to where it started.
So it completes a cycle?
Exactly. The word nakshatra means to reach.
The stars mark the moon's path?
Yes, its monthly celestial path.
Rain is indeed the support of the waters. Water is indeed the support of rain. Whoever understands rain as the foundation of water is firmly established.
This verse reveals the mutual dependence of rain and water. Each element is both a support and is supported by the other. This eternal cycle is known as ayatana.
Parjanya, the rain cloud, scholars believe, is the ancient root that gave the Lithuanians their thunder god Perkūnas and the Slavic peoples their Perun.
The year, meaning time, is support of waters. Whoever knows there is a raft standing firm upon the water, they too will stand firm.
Raft, like a little boat?
A well-built boat does not fear the water. It floats because it understands and works with the nature of water, not against it. The year represents the cycle of seasons marked by the rhythm of time. And only when rains come will there be continuation of life to experience passage of time. Whoever realizes this interdependence of time and life is like a boat securely established upon the waters, steady, stable, and unmoving amidst life's changing currents. In Sanskrit, Nava means raft, and it has journeyed through many languages.
Like how we use naval and nautical?
Yes,
Stambeshwar Mahadev Temple, Gujarat. Twice every single day, the Arabian Sea surges during high tide, completely swallowing the entire sanctum. The ocean itself performs a natural Jalabhishekam of Shivling.
Grandma, we learnt all this in school. The water cycle, tides, and the moon's movement. Why chant MantraPushpam or do Jalabhishekam?
the sages didn't divide these into separate subjects. They saw one living web connecting them all. The MantraPushpam condenses that entire web into just a few verses. The moon doesn't choose when to grow or darken. The ocean doesn't decide when to rise. The lotus doesn't think before it blooms. They simply obey laws of nature. But we humans can do something extraordinary. When we pour water over the lingam, the surface on top is moisturized for a brief moment before the liquid flows down the sides. This water represents our life source. It binds us to this world, but only transiently. Binding to a form is temporary. The consciousness underneath remains completely unbound.
I understand, grandmother.
We humans can choose to consciously perform acts of mindful participation in events of nature seeking harmony with the universe. Every single moment, the universe is giving to us all that we receive. Through Jalabhishekam, we return a small amount of that water back to its origin. This simple act symbolizes our mindful awareness, translated directly into a physical action of gratitude, acknowledging the divine source of all existence.
Pashupatinath. Pashu, individual living beings momentarily trapped by ignorance, ego, and sensory attachments. The relentless cosmic engine of karma, time, and maya forms the pasha, the invisible nooses that bind the soul to the cycle of birth and death. Pati is Lord Shiva, the ultimate master and liberator. Shiva is where that entire cosmic chain is said to finally come to rest. Think of how high potential electrical energy is instantly grounded safely into the earth. In the same way, the Shivling acts as the ultimate energetic gateway. It is here that a devotee can break free from the chaotic cosmic loop. While performing Abhishekam, the devotee may seek absolute grounding in the supreme Shiva consciousness to break free from the matrix, or they may choose to manifest a worldly wish. Ultimately, the Shivling is the perfect representation of exactly what the devotee seeks. As the Abhishekam water flows outward, beginning a new cycle of movement, whatever you ask of Shiva becomes the intention you carry into that new beginning. The two paths of MantraPushpam. The first is the outward surge, the path of worldly harmony. It brings physical stability, material prosperity, family lineage, and wellness in society. The lotus blooms as well as the ocean surges. 2. The inbound tide, the path of absolute liberation. The worldly bounds are severity. The restless mind drops into total stillness, and individual awareness returns permanently to the absolute source. The permanent unchanging foundation, Ayatana.
The grandest temple Abhishekams are locked into days when lunar gravity hits its absolute peak.
Pradosham marks the 24 to 36-hour period of Trayodashi, leading into Purnima, the full moon, and Amavasya. This sacred window is ideal for the grandest Shiva Abhishekam rituals. Lunar gravity peaks, creating extreme high and low tides on Earth. This makes Pradosham a powerful time to connect with Lord Shiva.
Chandrasekhar means the one who wears the moon as a crown. He is the keeper of lunar rhythms. Gangadhara, bearer of the Ganga.
The Lord who wears the moon also carries the river, revealing that cosmic time and the water cycle are woven into a single divine order. This is the essence of MantraPushpam.
Throughout MantraPushpam, one word returns again and again, Ayatana. Everything in creation has a source.
Every receiver becomes a source for something else. Every element depends upon another. one question arises: if everything rests on something else, where does the mind finally rest? Ultimately, all existence rests in the supreme reality, Ayatana, the foundation of consciousness itself.
Oh.